I woke up on a Saturday morning and I was going to my niece's graduation. And when I woke up, I had some heaviness on my chest. And I thought, oh, I'm sure it must be, just must be allergies. And as the day progressed, I had symptoms that progressed as well. Radiation down my arm and radiating feeling up through my jaw. I was feeling nauseous and my teeth really hurt. By the time we left the graduation, I knew something wasn't right. I had a little divine intervention in that I got a text message from my daughter, and she at the time had a cast on her leg. And she sent me a text and it said, "Mom, I just took a shower and the cast protection bag didn't work and my cast is wet. I need to go get a replacement. Will you please bring me to the hospital?" And I felt like that was my life's instructions of what to do. The cardiologist said that there was definitely something that wasn't right. Worst case scenario, they would go in, they might find a slight blockage, they would put a stent in, and I would be home 24, 48 hours. I had my cardiac cath. The cardiologist came in and he said, not what I thought. And he pointed to a screen and he said, "See that right there?" He said, "That's what we call the widowmaker. We'll be scheduling you for a quadruple bypass." I was just kind of in a state of shock. Initially it was like, well, when can I go home? And they said, well, you're not going home. And I'm like, oh, I am going home because I have to go set up for a prom tonight. And they're like, no, there's no prom in your future. At that point I thought, I really could possibly have a heart attack. But I wasn't worried because I was in the hospital. So I thought, well, if anything happened, I'm in the hospital, I'll be fine. I got on the bed and I looked at the nurse and I said, don't you worry about me, I'm gonna be fine. And I was. I said, what can I do? I'm 54. I don't want to have these blocked arteries again. What can I do? And they said to me, you really weren't doing anything wrong before. So there's really not anything you can do. That didn't settle well with me. I thought, this isn't possible. So I just started reading, more about heart disease. I went on an anti-inflammatory diet, which I've been on for 6 years. I walked 2 to 3 miles 4 to 5 times a week, which I had been doing, and I started doing yoga. All these changes were changes that I thought I had to do. All those have-tos became want-tos. The biggest advice I would give is trust your own intuition. Trust that little voice. Trust the signs. Had I not paid attention to what was going on in my body that day, I could have had a massive heart attack. I might not be sitting here.